Where were you flying to? What time was the flight?
Where were you? No, I'm still. My flight is supposed to be at noon. Kenya Airways to Johannesburg. I represent Kenya in the Pan-African Parliament. So we have a sitting starting Monday. So we are going early to prepare for the civil invitation and so on. So the flight is for 12 noon. I know there will be a delay. Kenya Airways gave us the notifications that flights were delayed, but we should still come to the airport. I hope that we will be able to resolve the issue. I think this was a strike notice that was given, and I feel sometimes that as government we need to be able to sit and discuss. I think Kenyans just, first of all, Kenyans have to understand what is it that the Adani Group is going to provide. Now, I have actually been to Ahmedabad quite a number of times because that's where my husband goes for medical attention. And in Ahmedabad, the Ahmedabad airport has been done by the Adani Group. And the first time I went to Ahmedabad 4 years ago, it was a very mediocre airport. Today, it's one 5-star airport. All right, I've been to estates within Ahmedabad built by the Adani Group. I think one of the biggest challenges that we have in this country and everywhere in the world is that when you have a tender of any sort or a partnership of any sort, and I've been a victim of that with my Adopt a Line project, or when you have an idea and you come in to try and get that contract, there are going to be many other people that want that contract. So I think what's important is that the government should come clear, and I mean that's the reason why you have a government spokesman. Break it down so that people understand everything. So how much money is the Adani Group going to put? Because I'm a parliamentarian, I'm not in the transport committee, and I want answers too. So I want to know how much money is the Adani Group going to put into refurbishing the airport? What are they going to do in terms of the terminals? How are they going to take us? Are we going to have an airport as good as the one that we have in Dubai? All right. Are we going to have an airport as good as the one we have in Hong Kong? Are we going to really become an airport that can see a traffic of 5 million people? Are we building an airport within those 30 years that can make Kenya a destination for connectivity? And then also, what is their investment? Because obviously if they're making an investment, they have to make a return. But as we're speaking right now, I know that unfortunately, most of the parastatals that we have, including JKIA, are probably not making profits, and they're eating into the need for the government to keep looking for money. So I think just like I am looking for information, I think every Kenyan is looking for information, and the employees of the airport are also looking for information. Because the first thing that they heard was there's going to be job cuts, right? And I think anybody who's coming in has to be sensitive to the fact that the economy is tough and nobody wants to lose their job. And if you're going to come in, tell us, what are you going to do? You're going to have to make things better than they are for the people that are working here and the country at large. So, I like the solidarity that they have, right? And I hope that we can resolve it sooner, right? I hope that I will fly out today. I think I'm going to have a wait, and that's pretty normal. But if we're going to get it right for Kenya, then this is okay. I stand with the people that want to see change, but with answers. And they want to, there's so much on social media that even I'm lost. I don't know what to believe. So I think the office of the president and the executive has got to come out clean and say, this is what it is. And then we start interrogating them and we say, can we make a better negotiation? The thing is, there's always this talk that, they're making, I've seen it, that it's, the president's going to own a big share of it, he's going to make money of it. Some of these propaganda deals are just too much. I think I've sat with the president, and I believe he has enough money, he doesn't need to make more money, all right? I think what he wants is good for this country, but it's not been spelled out correctly for Kenyans to feel comfortable. But then Kenyans also, even where the shoe doesn't pinch, are screaming. We seem to want to make noise about everything, but in this particular case, I as a legislator, I don't feel well informed, all right? And I want to be informed by the state. I want to be informed by the ministry. I want to be informed not just by social media. And spell it out, not in a 10,000-page document. Give us a one-page executive summary of what exactly does it mean. People are talking about 30 years, but really, if you take a loan for a mortgage, any mortgage, it's going to take you between 10 to 25 years. So depending on the investment, it's not too much if he's going to take 30 years to recover. It's not like we're giving him our asset. All right, he has to also deliver. There has to be exit plans. If he's not delivering, what are the exit plans? Are we going to be stuck with him for 30 years? Are we as a country going to get some revenue out of this airport instead of spending money so that we can actually pay our debt, or we can actually improve our development infrastructure in other parts of the country, improve our development plans? So the question is, we need answers. As a Kenyan legislator, as a Kenyan citizen, as somebody who uses the airport, I want to know what are the benefits. I'm not against the Adani Group. As I said, I've been to estates saying I'm the one that they own. I've been where a friend, my doctor lives in one of those estates, and I've been questioning him and asking him, what's the story here? And he tells me, look, this is, people don't want, it's the European countries fighting against this one. There's a lot of social media. There's no, even Jesus Christ had issues. People had faulted Jesus Christ. So let us be objective and let us see really what is the investment is doing. And I hope it's not going to be mortgaging our assets. I want to be able to bring it to resources. Does he have the resources? So people are also saying that he doesn't have the resources. So if the group doesn't have the resources, we shouldn't be partnering with them.
Do you acknowledge as a parliamentarian then that you have a higher calling to this? It appears like even our own MPs have left this fight to the union here. Kenyans would want their members of parliament to question.
Yeah, let me tell you what, the way parliament works, I'm in the housing committee, so anything housing, I will be absolutely informed. Alright, I'm not being, I can't cope with everything, so I'm in land and housing. So those are my primary concerns. So